Norway is a destination full of charms, including its famous fjords, Viking legends, thriving cultural heritage, and quaint fishing villages. From north to south, it is a nature lover's paradise that also boasts numerous trendy cities to explore. Whether taking in the breathtaking wonder of the northern lights or the summer sun glistening on a massive glacier, Norway is a great adventure in any season, but there are still some things that are good to know in advance. For example, Norway is one of the most expensive countries on the planet, so money-saving tips will make all the difference to your travel budget. Here's a look at the best places to visit in Norway. Number 10. Sognefjord. The Sognefjord is located on the west coast of Norway. It is called the King of the Fjords and is over 200 kilometers long. It cuts through the west of the country, all the way from the North Sea to the alpine peaks of Jotunheimen. Though the nickname has been given probably due to its greatness, it has indeed been visited by both kings and queens over the years. The fjords are created by glaciers way back when, and if you want to see the fjords, Bergen is a great place to start your journey. Bergen is located in the heart of the fjords with the Sognefjord to the north and Geirangerfjord in the south. The western Norwegian fjords differ from other fjords in that there is also a living cultural landscape with many small settlements where people have lived for thousands of years and still live, and where the lands are still used for grazing and cultivation. Number 9. Pulpit Rock. Known as Preikestolen locally, one of the most famous and phenomenal sights in Norway, the prominent Pulpit Rock lies in the southwest of the country overlooking the lovely Glacier. Formed during the last ice age, the sheer cliff towers 604 meters above its surroundings, with staggering views of the deep dark waters and dramatic landscapes below. Due to the outstanding beauty, Pulpit Rock attracts hordes of tourists every year. Number 8. Tromso. The largest city in northern Norway, Tromso is set on an island amidst lovely blue fjords and spectacular snow-capped mountains. Most of the city is situated on the island of Tromsøya, where visitors can explore several fine museums and stroll through stunning birch tree forests. Trips up Storsteinen Mountain in the Fjellheisen cable car offer visitors amazing views of the surrounding fjords and mountains. The Arctic Aquarium Polaria and the Polar Museum are popular attractions in this city located 350 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle. Tromso is one of the best places in the world to view the northern lights. Number 7. Bergen. Once part of the Hanseatic League, it has long been an important trading hub and seaport and is now the second largest city in the country. Set in a stunning spot on the west coast of Norway, Bergen is surrounded by the spectacular Seven Mountains, with several fjords and forests surrounding it. The best place to explore its seafaring history and heritage is at the beautifully preserved Bergen, which lies on the eastern side of Vagen Harbor. You'll find colorfully painted wooden merchants' homes and warehouses, as well as a couple of great museums, restaurants, and bars. In addition, addition to its famous photogenic waterfront, the city has an interesting fortress for you to check out, as well as some marvelous medieval churches. A quick trip of Bergen's popular funicular is also a good way to get oriented in the place known as the Gateway to the Fjords. Number 6. Svalbard is a group of islands located between the Arctic Ocean, Barents Sea, Greenland Sea, and the Norwegian Sea. The islands are under Norwegian rule since 1920. Its settlements are the northernmost permanently inhabited spots on the planet, far more northerly than any part of Alaska, and all but a few of Canada's Arctic islands. Svalbard's visitors come mostly to experience Arctic nature at its rawest and most powerful. The islands feature untouched glaciers and craggy mountains, but also amazing wildlife such as polar bears, reindeer, polar foxes, caribou, whales, seals, and walruses. Number 5. Lofoten Islands. The Lofoten Islands are famed for their dramatic and distinctive scenery, which sees its rugged mountains rise impressively above the sea, with its postcard-looking small fishing villages dotting a very rugged coast. Although the archipelago is located well above the Arctic Circle, at about the same latitude as Greenland, it enjoys a relatively mild climate due to the circulation of the Gulf Stream. Temperatures up to 23 degrees Celsius in the summer are not uncommon, although it remains a subarctic destination and the weather changes fast. Besides gazing in awe at the scenery, the islands are also a great place to view the aurora borealis. In addition, hiking, cycling, and rock climbing around its diverse landscapes are all popular pastimes, as are taking scenic boat trips and whale watching tours. Number 4. Geirangerfjord. One of the most famous and photographed fjords in the whole of Norway, Geirangerfjord lies in the west of the country in the Sunnmøre region. A very popular tourist site, it boasts breathtaking scenery with gigantic cliffs, sparkling waterfalls, and dazzling blue waters all on show. It is no wonder that the Geirangerfjord is among the most visited Norwegian fjords when visiting here. A must-do is a sightseeing cruise on the fjord to view its astonishing beauty and its famous waterfalls, the Seven Sisters, which plunge directly into the fjord. Due to its awe-inspiring beauty, many cruise ships and sightseeing tours pass through the fjord, particularly during the sunny summer months. While basking in the scenery from aboard deck is a fantastic experience, it is well worth hiking up some of the prominent peaks and plateaus, such as Ornesvingen and Dalsnibba, for the incredible views. Number 3. Oslo. Surrounded by green hills and mountains, Norway's capital Oslo is set in a scenic spot at the end of Oslofjord, with an abundance of lakes and islands nearby. A major economic, cultural, and political center, the city has a long history that dates back more than 1,000 years. While most of the capital is now home to creative and contemporary architecture, pockets of old wooden buildings are still found here and there. As well as its thriving performing arts scene and packed festival schedule, the city boasts excellent museums and art galleries. The Viking Ship Museum is particularly fascinating to explore. Due to its many green spaces and forests, Oslo also has several hiking and cycling spots, with the islands of the inner Oslofjord home to stunning scenery. Don't forget it's expensive. The city consistently ranks among the world's most overpriced. Number 2. Alesund. Located on Norway's west coast, Alesund is the gateway to the iconic northwestern fjords and surrounding alpine mountains. The city of Alesund owes its present-day picturesque appearance to a citywide reconstruction after a fire in 1904 destroyed most of the town. The city was rebuilt with stone and brick in the architectural style of the time, and stands today as a perfect example of Jugendstil design, Northern Europe's version of Art Nouveau. Number 1. Voringsfossen is one of the most impressive waterfalls in Norway. With a fall of 182 meters, the water cascades down the mountainside into the narrow and rugged Mabadalen Valley near Eidfjord in the Hardangerfjord. Voringsfossen is located in the western end of the mountain plateau called Hardangervidda, close to the village Eidfjord. The waterfall has always been spectacular, but after the new bridge across the valley opened in 2020, the experience is even more unforgettable. The metal bridge has 99 steps and a span of 47 meters across the waterfall. A newly built stairway bridge allows visitors to experience Voringsfossen from a unique perspective, providing panoramic views that reveal the full grandeur of this majestic waterfall. The waterfall is especially popular among photographers and nature enthusiasts who come to capture the sheer beauty of the falls framed by lush green cliffs and rugged terrain.